Hillview police say this is a first for them. While they say they can understand the man's concern for privacy, they stand behind the charges that he did break the law. Along Early Wood Way in Bullitt County, neighbors couldn't ignore a certain buzz Sunday evening.
What is that? Then you see this thing fly by.
Cindy Diebold said for the first time in person, she saw a drone and what looked like a camera on board.
What in the world are they looking for?
She wasn't the only one on this block concerned about the tiny unmanned aircraft. So was William Meredith, especially when he says it stopped to hover over his fenced-in backyard where his two daughters were sitting outside.
Wanted to see if it was going to stay there, and it did, and then I reacted.
Meredith said he went and got his 12-gauge shotgun and took matters into his own hands.
They had it low enough that he hit it.
It's an invasion of privacy. We were in our own yard. Had he been flying around and never stopped over my house, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
So are there rules for drones? The FAA strongly encourages those flying for hobby or recreation to follow certain safety guidelines. Some include fly below 400 feet, keep the aircraft within your sight at all times, and do not fly near people. But a spokesperson tells us it would be up to the law enforcement agencies to enforce. After Meredith shot down the drone, he was approached by 4 men.
Was I the guy that did it? And I said, absolutely. And the 4 of them started this way, and I let them know that I would defend my property.
So they called police, and that's when Meredith was arrested for wanton endangerment and criminal mischief.
We live in a society now where we don't know what these people are doing. We don't know if they're pedophiles looking for kids. We don't know if they're thieves. We don't know if it's ISIS.
Meredith stands behind his actions, and he's not alone.
I felt like my privacy was invaded, and I felt like he was protecting all of our rights at that point, so I don't think he should be charged with that at all.
Meredith says he has hired an attorney and plans to fight the charges. He is due back in court in September. In Bullitt County, Katie Bauer, Wave 3 News.